It was a quiet evening in Garfield Heights, Ohio. The year was 1987. But behind the calm, an unspeakable tragedy was unfolding. A young girl, just 17, would vanish without a trace. Barbie Blatnik, a beloved daughter, sister, and friend, was about to become the victim of a crime that would haunt her family, her community, and an entire nation for over 3 decades. Little did they know, the quiet, unassuming town would soon be thrust into the heart of one of the most confounding cold cases Ohio had ever known. For 31 years, the case remained unsolved, but the search for justice never stopped. And the truth, it was closer than anyone ever realized. Who killed Barbie Blatnik? And how did forensic genealogy finally crack the case wide open? Let's dive into the story. Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments below. Barbara Blatnik was more than just a teenager. She was a light in her family's life. Born and raised in Garfield Heights, Ohio, Barbie had a bright future ahead of her. She was known for her infectious smile, kind heart, and love for helping others. But on a cool evening in late March 1987, everything changed. It was the night before Easter, April 1, 1987. Barbie had just finished visiting a friend. It was supposed to be a regular night, a night like any other. She'd walk back home, as she had done many times before. But this time was different. Barbie never made it home. Her mother, Teresa, waited anxiously for her daughter to return. But Barbie never walked through the front door that night. By morning, panic had set in. Barbie was missing. The search began immediately. Police scoured the town, family and friends organized search parties, and posters were put up everywhere. No one could have imagined that Barbie's disappearance would become a mystery that would leave her family in agony for more than 3 decades. In the days that followed, the police investigation picked up pace, but the case quickly hit a wall. Despite extensive searches, no clues were found. Then, a breakthrough came: the discovery of Barbie's body. On April 3rd, 2 days after Barbie's disappearance, a jogger made a tragic discovery. Barbie's body was found in a field, her life brutally taken. The crime scene revealed more chilling details: signs of sexual assault, strangulation, and a life cut short in the prime of her teenage years. The police had their first glimpse of what had happened, but they still didn't know who had done it. With few leads and even fewer clues, the case went cold. But one thing was clear: whoever did this was still out there. As the years passed, the search for Barbie's killer grew colder. The small community of Garfield Heights was left to wonder if they would ever get the closure they so desperately needed. Meanwhile, Barbie's family, especially her mother, Teresa, held on to hope that the truth would someday come to light. For years, Teresa attended vigils, held press conferences, and pleaded for answers. She never stopped fighting for justice, even when the police couldn't offer her any new leads. The case had become a part of Garfield Heights' dark history. For 31 long years, nothing changed. But in 2018, that would all change. In 2018, a new technology, something called forensic genealogy, gave investigators a powerful tool that could change everything. Forensic genealogy uses DNA to trace a suspect's family tree, opening doors that traditional methods couldn't. Using DNA collected from the crime scene, investigators were able to trace the genetic material back to a distant relative of the killer. This breakthrough pointed to one man, James E. Zatovnik. Zatovnik had lived quietly in the area for years, blending in as a regular member of the community. But DNA evidence doesn't lie, and after years of silence, it finally led to his doorstep. In July of 2018, Zatovnik was arrested and charged with Barbie's murder. Finally, after more than 3 decades of unanswered questions, the truth had come to light. But the story didn't end there.
For Teresa Blatnik, the arrest of Zatovnik brought a sense of justice, but not peace. Zatovnik's actions had stolen her daughter's life, and no conviction would ever bring Barbie back. But at least now, the truth was clear. The emotional toll was immense, but Teresa's determination never wavered. She had spent 31 years without answers, clinging to the belief that her daughter's killer would one day be brought to justice. Zatovnik pleaded guilty to the charges and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. For the Blatnik family, the legal process was a necessary step in the healing journey, but the scars would remain forever. This case is a reminder of the power of perseverance, the importance of family, and the hope that, no matter how cold a case may seem, justice is always worth pursuing. If you're still with us, we want to know, where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every story has a purpose, and we're bringing you the most powerful ones, solving cases that have been cold for years. By subscribing, you'll help us bring awareness to more unsolved mysteries. Thank you for being a part of our journey, and we'll see you in the next case.